Hey, happy day. Is it a happy day when you have a funeral or a celebration of life? Which is it? Kind of depends on the person and how old they are and so on. So this maybe should be a celebration of life, but it isn't. It's a sad, sad moment in life. Here it is. Today we mourn in the passing of a beloved friend. Common Sense. Common Sense has been with us for many, many years. No one knows for sure how old Common Sense is, since his birth records are long ago lost in bureaucratic red tape. He will be remembered as having cultivated valuable lessons such as knowing when to come in out of the rain, why the early bird gets the worm, life isn't always fair, and maybe it was my fault. Common Sense. Don't spend more than you earn, and have reliable strategies like adults, not children, should be in charge. Common Sense's health began to deteriorate rapidly with all these overbearing regulations. When they were set into place, Common Sense got ill. Common Sense lost ground when parents attacked teachers for doing the job that they themselves should have done and didn't do, and could have done and didn't. Common Sense doesn't exist. Hey, it declined even further when schools were required to get parental consent to administer sun lotion and straps and discipline and so many other things. And Common Sense took a real beating when you could no longer defend yourself from a burglar in your own home, and the burglar could actually sue you for assault. Common Sense finally gave up the will to live after a woman failed to realize that a steaming cup of hot coffee fell on her lap, and it was hot. Who knew? And then she sued, and she got a great big reward. Common Sense was preceded in death by his parents, trust and truth, by his wife, discretion, by his daughter, responsibility, and by his son, reason. He is survived by his 5 stepchildren. I know my rights. I want it now. Someone else is to blame. I'm a victim. Pay me for doing nothing. Good sense ain't common. Hey, not many attended the funeral. Just saying. OUTLAW NFT auction.com. Have a look at that website. It's coming up in Las Vegas on the 12th of October. That's a Wednesday. It's in conjunction, or being held in conjunction, with the big event called Web3X. There'll be tens of thousands of people in Vegas, and come to the auction. You can come live in person at the studio, or in fact you can register and you can bid online. There's a lot of neat things there. There's some baseball cards, for instance, a whole collection that has 2 Mickey Mantle cards, and one recently sold at an auction for, I think it was $12 million. Wow. And these things are not graded. They're all in a big pile, but they're in good shape, and they're in plastic little thingamadoos, and they're all going to sell as a group. There's so many other things as well. You should look, because it's about investing. So many people say, what can I invest in now? My money doesn't make a lot of money in the bank. This is a great thing to invest in. The market, NFT, non-fungible tokens, is down a little now. That's a good time to buy. Have a look at that, just for the heck of it. That would be OUTLAW NFT auction.com. Just trying to help you through your world there. 2/3 of all Americans disapprove of Biden's handling of pretty much everything, and abortion is no longer a real issue, right? They're worried about the economy. They're worried about so many things. 2/3, that's a lot. That means like 1/3 semi-approves of what he's doing. That's like 30 some odd percent. Blah. You know what? Keep him well, though. Keep healthy. Take lots of Geritol. Eat vitamins. Do stuff there, President Biden, because we don't want the second in command, God forbid the third in command, to ever take over from you. So just ride it out and don't go anywhere. It'd be good if you didn't talk anymore as well, but please don't leave us. Okay, now we have the People's Republic of China. Wow. The prime mistake in Canada. He likes them. He says that they have a great political system. Pretty weird stuff, right? He's in charge of a so-called democratic country, but he's now allowed them to open up at least 3 police stations. This is China, a communist country. They've opened up 3 police stations in Canada. What's up with that? They say is to look to help our people. Really? Can we set up a police station, the U.S., Canada, in China? I don't think so. It's on Canadian soil. There's a bigger story here. And the good news is right now I don't know what it is. The bad news is we probably will find out someday. Oh boy. Guns. Boomity, boomity, boom, boom. The government. Prime mistakes government in Canada. They're liberals, and they came along and said, we're going to take all the guns away from everybody who didn't do a bad thing. The federal law is that we can do that. It doesn't matter if they're your assets and we don't have to pay you if we don't want. Finally, some provinces have stepped up. Alberta, then Saskatchewan, and now Manitoba. God bless Canada. It's about time everybody come out of the bloody ether, because historically, the feds can do whatever they want with guns. And now these 3 provinces have manned up and said, hey guys, this is property. This is property that belongs to our citizens, and we will not assist you in any way. And we will tell all the policemen in our province to stand down. It's about time. States do this in the US of A. Provinces, historically and certainly typically, have not. So it's nice to see. The CEOs are stepping up as well in Alberta, CFOs, I should say, that's Chief Firearm Officer. I know them both, and the one in Saskatchewan's a good friend, and God bless you, Bobby, and go out and knock them over, because this is wrong, what the feds are doing, and they need pushback from everybody. And you people with guns in Canada, you still need firearmlegaldefense.com, because there's a chance to defend yourself here somewhere, and $95 a year, get it. And even though you've got provinces finally helping, it's good to kind of be protected for $95 and have insurance. And join the CSSA as well, the Canadian Shooting Sports Association, and other organizations if you choose. But get out there and fight, because now there are leaders in the fight, and those are premiers and the CFOs in those provinces. That's good news. Hey, y'all, come back. See ya. Oh, and if you do appear online or in person at the Outlaw NFT auction in Las Vegas, you'll probably see me doing the auction at 25 and 20. But hey, just saying.